Hey gorgeous star signs, welcome to my channel. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to the round of November readings. These are going to be for all the signs, sun, moon, and rising. Going to be an interesting November. We've got lots of things going on in Scorpio. I'm filming this on the 31st of October, so happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably be November 1st when all of these go up. So I hope you had a great Halloween. But this is also the day Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio. We have Venus in Scorpio. Mars joins Venus in Scorpio later on in November. So lots of things going on in this house. So it would be, very wise to know where Scorpio is for you, where it is in your chart. Because wherever that is, there's a whole bunch of transformation, a whole bunch of growth and changes going on. As I've been filming some of the videos so far, some of the readings, there's a lot of growth and a lot of level up and a lot of new beginnings for everyone. So amazing readings. I hope you enjoy yours. As always, these are general, so take them how they resonate. Don't try to force any of the messages. You may resonate with all the decks, you may resonate with one of them. Just take what applies, leave the rest on the table. It's all good. And as always, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to join our little family. Just supports the channel. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much. Let's get into your reading. Hey Sag. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November Spirit Message reading. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Let's get into your reading. So I just finished filming the Scorpio reading, and that shit was heavy. So if I seem a little murk for a little bit, that's probably why. But yes, so Sag, I hope you're doing well. I hope this month has been going by well for you so far. Well, October, this will probably be up before November 1st, so I hope October is closing out well for you. Oh, that was fast. Let's get a few more. Alright, so Scorpio season. Lots going on this month. We've got this retrograde. We've got a whole bunch of planets in Scorpio. So a lot of intensity. If you know where Scorpio is in your chart, whatever house that's in, expect a whole bunch of changes and shifts and transformations in there. I think if you're, if you're a Scorpio, not Scorpio, if you're a Sag rising, perfect. If you're a Sag rising, I think does that put Scorpio in your 12th house? Is that how that works? I think so. Let's see. Ooh, we got 4. Way more than I thought. So, love seeing this. So, starting off with inner calling. Very nice. Learning. Amazing. Higher consciousness. I don't know if these will all fit. And inner peace. Love this. Alright, so we're going to put these two together. We've got inner calling, inner peace, learning, higher consciousness. Beautiful energies to start off with. Oh, those are kind of getting cut off, but that's alright. Alright, so first thing out of the gate that this is now, actually, so yes, so my Sag rising people, whoever you are, wherever you are, especially these two cards, the inner peace and the inner calling, seems really poignant to you. Because again, wherever your Scorpio is, that sector is getting a huge transformation. That is also where Mercury is going retrograde. And it'll be, because of this retrograde, Mercury is going to be in Scorpio for like 2 months instead of 2 weeks. So it's going to be kind of crazy. Your 12th house it's like the house of endings and transformation. It's also a very spiritual house. So there is going to be a lot going on internally, and a lot of self-discoveries, and a lot of almost kind of like a rebirth, a redefinition, which actually are words I used a lot in the Scorpio video, actually. You are going to be having some major shifts internally, probably more so than a lot of the other signs based off of what I'm looking at. So learning, obviously. Higher consciousness, again, like I said, lots of spiritual awakenings, epiphanies, new understandings could be coming to you based on just faith, or if you're just in spiritual in nature, how you how you perceive the world, how you interact with it, how you engage, your thoughts about things. It just feels like your perspective is really getting heightened, and you're really getting boosted in a sense on literally how you see, examine, and evaluate things. I want to say a lot of this shakes maybe some old beliefs or some old stigmas or wounds that keep you from experiencing this, right? Like instead we keep hanging onto the scar or the wound or the betrayal, whatever we had to suffer before. We that keeps replaying, which prevents us from really reaching this higher level, from expanding our potential. I think a lot of this really gets released and healed and let go this month. Again, 12th house, all about transformation, so that you truly learn how to function on a completely different level. Totally thought those were going to come out. Did I want them? Kind of do. Let's see if anything else comes out. Oh. I'm like, let's see if anything else comes out. Boom, right there. Yes, all right. So, any of my Sages out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, if you have been feeling stressed, if you have been feeling just about things, especially in October, all of that is getting washed away. You already got inner peace, and look, you got peace again. So take that as confirmation. Peace is coming. You've also got discernment here and blossoming. All great cards. So discernment I want to talk about first. So discernment. I think this has a lot to do with what we were talking about with this betrayal, this wound, this scar, whatever it was that held you back, or, it's that thing that you keep comparing everything to. Everything has to come back to this moment, or we've got to keep talking about how this person treated you, how, this situation played out. And then that colors all the situations or people that come after it. To me, this discernment is really where this higher consciousness is coming in. It's allowing you to see things as they are, for what they should be, and how this, colored lens is affecting how you interact moving forward. I think this is really getting narrowed in on that topic specifically, so that you ultimately can let it go. And it's funny, I say that and I'm looking at peace, and there's that like halo of lights almost creating a lens. It's like, this is how you look at the world. You look at it through this lens, right? Because her eyes are closed too. She's not looking, right? At least not with those eyes. I feel like it's like this lens gets cleared out. Like it's kind of foggy because of whatever happened in the past. This higher consciousness is waking you up, so you can see, oh my God, look, even discernment. So you can see out of the clouds. It's, I love when the images do this. It's like you've been walking around in a fog. And not necessarily that you don't know where you're going or what to do, but it's more so it's this filter that's shaded how you're looking at things. It's this filter that's affected what's been perceived. Spirit's like, we're not doing that anymore. It's time to lift the fog. Like, it's funny, out of all three, the blossoming card, if I can hold it really close, this is the only card where the eyes are open, where she can see clearly. Right? There's even like a laser coming out of her. I mean, I get it's a light, but it's like pointing straight ahead. You are walking into a month of growth and new potential and expansion. Right? This is an opportunity to flourish, where maybe last month or the month before it felt restrictive. You were like the seed under the ground trying to push through the soil. Well, now you finally are at the stage where you can blossom and bloom and be radiant and wonderful and gorgeous. This is like the perfect reading to do after the Scorpio reading. Just feels lighter. And then I don't want to say it's going to be easy right out the gate, so you may still have to put some effort into something. There may still be some actions and engagement involved. but it's all to find that peace. It's all to get to that space of contentment and bliss and understanding. I think for a lot of you, you're going to get to a point where you can kind of look back on the month that was and be like, you know what? That's why I had to be in that job. Or, you know, that's why that relationship had to end. Or I had to cut off that friend because. Or I had to deal with that darkness within me so I could get to this moment. Like, I feel like this month is really going to get you to a point where you get to look back and see all of what you've been going through and why it had to be that way. Oh, do you not want to give us anything until I flip over these cards? All right. All right, you want to be like that? Ha! All right, so 7 of Wands. And then King of Wands. Yes. To me, I think this is you kind of walking into November. Full master of your element, in control, in your power, where 7 of Wands is about kind of walking into unknown territory. You know, so some of you, this could be what you're walking out of. You know, maybe last month felt like you were just kind of wandering around, not knowing how to function, what to do, feeling like you're in a foreign space. Some of you, I think this is because you're walking into new situations, right? Because we're walking out of whatever it was that was kind of keeping us stuck. So some of you could be stepping into unfamiliar territory, but don't be afraid, because you're literally the king. You have the strength, you have the power, you have the know-how. Judgment falling right on top of the King of Wands. Inner calling. Judgment is that phoenix energy. It's that divine purpose. You know, finding your calling. So yes, I think a lot of you are walking into a space. It may even be a space that you like, this wasn't my goal, this wasn't my plan, this isn't where I wanted to be, but this is where I am and I'm going to deal with it and figure it out. And you find out how capable and how kind of right this new space is. Oh. A lot of love is flying out. All right. So we have one more, Spirit. Okay. Or 2 more. It's fine. All right. So we're going to take this guy as a little side extra bonusy stuff. So underneath the 7 of Wands, look at that. 8 of Swords. So yes, walking into uncertain territory, feeling stuck, feeling restricted. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around in the dark. I'm trapped. Oh, I don't know how to function. I can't function. This is completely a scary environment that I know nothing about. But again, remember who you are, this King of Wands. Underneath that fell the High Priestess. Knowing, intuition, this, you know, inner understanding of exactly what you're meant to do. You know, she knows all the secrets. She may not necessarily tell you she knows all the secrets, but she knows them. They're in there. And as the king, she's going to help you. She won't necessarily give you all the answers right away, but she'll help you discover them. When you start to feel stuck or when you walk into some type of obstacle, she's going to be there to guide you. And the Judgment card, you're calling, clarified by these 6 of Swords. Movement forward. Things are getting easier. Things are getting smoother. Yet we're still scared. Here you are with this 9 of Swords, worried, anxious. How do I do this? What do I do? I don't know what to do about this situation. I'm walking into this situation I know nothing about. Alright, Spirit, can you clarify this 9 of Swords for us? What does Sag need to know about this 9 of Swords? Oh, okay. You know what, we're gonna take them all. First card out, the Star. Love this. So having hope, optimism, faith, trust. Oh, look at that. Temperance, here you are. Showing up for your own reading. I love it. But Temperance is also about divine timing, right? That's our angel of patience. You know, this is allowing the fusion of all these elements to come together. You know? I think a lot of this is trust. You have like faith, optimism, trust in the divine. And you got the Five of Swords in reverse. Again, so this card, actually let me hold it up right for a second. You can kind of see this little guy got wounded. They were playing with swords and he got hurt, right? You know, to me this is you. Like something happened in the past that you got hurt. This card came up in reverse though. That sword's falling out. That wound is healing. We're washing it away. Same thing we talked about earlier. I feel like some type of hurt, even bottom of the deck, look at that, 10 of Swords. Completion. The death of whatever it was you were standing on. 9 of Wands. Endurance. Pushing through. Can be stubbornness. So for some of you, the full release of whatever this was maybe was hard. Maybe you wanted vengeance. You wanted to punish the person who did this. This isn't right. You need to understand that you were wrong. I think you get to a point this month where you realize that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because that person, honestly, for a lot of you, I feel like this person or this situation is already gone from your life. Like there's really no reason for you to be talking about them. You don't interact with them. It's over. They've left. You left. You're not really attached anymore. But it's like the ghost of this situation still kind of hovers over you. I think this month you finally get to shake that free. And again, it's this level up to your discernment where you can look at it and be like, you know what, you're right. This is dumb. This doesn't serve me. I really don't want to do this anymore. Bye. And you just reach that point where you're like, no, I'm putting the last sword in. It's over. I'm free now. I can move down a new path, out of the cold into the warmth, right? It's so funny we have this like snowy landscape versus this like volcanic surrounding. Like literally it's about moving out of the cold into the fire. Love. And look, 2 of Cups underneath that. So it could be making a, deeper connection, right? Freeing up the pain of, for some of you it may be an old relationship. For some of you it could be a partnership, whether, business, family, friends. Releasing that old to make way for something deeper and more meaningful. Love. All right, we're gonna get one more oracle card for you. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, didn't waste any time. Feels like there's more than one. Yep, there is more than one. Is there 3? Nope, just 2. All right. Oh, shut the front door. Look at the one on top. Resurrection. Holly freaking Lula. And didn't you get... Where is it? There you are. Look at that. Resurrection and the Judgment card. That's all Phoenix energy. Yes. Total rebirth for you, Sag. I love it. So we've got Resurrection. And then we also have the Green Man. I love. Force of nature. Active. Strength. Energy source. There's tons of creation energy in here as well. Green Man also strikes the balance between mankind and the natural world. It's that natural order, right? It's that harmony between the two. Ooh. I would say by the end of this month, you rise up literally reborn with this new consciousness, with this new perception. I almost want to say you're also being in a strong position to create something for yourself. Whether it's you started already or whether you're just in a position where now you can do that, where you now have the opportunity to utilize the power of the Green Man. I think some of you who maybe are a little further along on this journey, I think some of you actually do start kind of creating something, whether this is a passion project, your own business maybe, could even be a family for some of you. Actually, it could be for some of you. Might be a thing. I think a small group of you actually start to put that into motion before November is over. which for everyone else, that's not a bad thing. I think by the end of the month, regardless, you guys are in a position where this is now an opportunity. Where before it felt like you didn't have the time, you didn't have the strength, you didn't have the resources, you didn't have the, blah, da, 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 because you were stuck dealing with this, whatever this old meh was. Or your mind was just cloudy, with frustration and anger, or resentment maybe for some of you. All of that gets wiped away. All of that, gets burned in the Phoenix fire, so you can be reborn anew. I want to say for a lot of you this has to do with work, because I keep seeing, because you don't have a whole lot of pentacles, but I think that's because what's been stopping you or hindering you has all been in your mind. It's been messing with your thoughts and how you see things and what you think you're capable of because of whatever situations. But this feels like it's going to result in money. I'm even looking in the resurrection, I can see like the Taj Mahal, there's like palaces in these clouds. Like, it feels like a lot of wealth is coming. Like you're finally in an opportunity where either your job is more successful, or you now have time or the resources to start your own business, whatever that means to you. But it just feels like you're on a road to wealth and creating more financial abundance and stability. But it's just about that divine timing. So it's not necessarily going to happen right now, but by the end of the month, you're set up to begin that journey. So we're just waiting for, a few of those pieces to fall into place, right? With this Temperance card. But, ooh. It looks like things are going to ease up a lot, which is beautiful. I'm super excited because I know this last month had a bunch of twists, a lot of surprises, and you guys had to deal with some heavy stuff this last month. So November is going to get easier. Things are going to lighten up a lot, which is good. Very good. Alright, my lovely Sages, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. As always, thank you for all your love and support. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're not already. Join our little family. As always, you're more than welcome to connect with me. I love hearing from you guys. You can hit me up in the comment section down below. DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, I would do that through Instagram as well, but all that info will be in the description box down below. Wishing you guys love, take care, wishing you the best, and I will see you in your next video. Bye!